Miss Rachel has come under fire recently because she does content for children, singing songs, things like that for kids. And Miss Rachel has come under fire because she's spoken out for the children of Gaza who are being starved to death and killed, bombed and stuff. And Miss Rachel, something's wrong with her, this woman. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's like mad at this. What? So Miss Rachel, yeah, I know. So this woman is like, doesn't understand like why all these kids in Gaza like do have to go, like all of them. She doesn't get it. She didn't get the memo that like these are not blameless children. They are part of a very, very dangerous terrorist organization. And they have to be, and I mean, there's people that are coming out saying this, by the way. Dr. Einat Wolf is out going, the Hamas represents the genuine desires of the Palestinian people. Another guy just came out, and we'll play him later, saying that, like, hey, there's not really anybody innocent over there. There's no such thing as innocent people. And so, and of course. So it's odd to me that Miss Rachel is not figuring this out. She's like just looking at these kids and going, why do we keep killing these kids? And there's always a good reason for children being killed. Oh, literally always. And it bothers me when people make it simple. Like, people make it really simple, and it's like the world is not that simple. When I see a child being killed, the first thing I do is step back and take a moment. I take a moment and I think about history, and I think about the layers and the complexity, the ins and the outs, and that's what I do. Miss Rachel, this dumb bitch, by the way, she sees a kid being killed and is like, stop it. Stop killing that kid. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why don't you read a book? How about some study? When I see a kid being killed, I immediately open a book. And I begin to read the book. And I'll find the answer. I don't know where, chapter 3, maybe chapter 12, but I will keep reading the book. I do a lot of this when I see a kid being killed. I do a lot of this. I do a lot of, interesting. What is happening? What is this? So she is, understandably ignorant of the need to, there's always a reason. We're not just running around killing kids unless it's a necessary thing to be done. Right? I mean, duh. So this whack job, okay, to make some political point, I don't want to see politics when I'm watching a children's show. Now, Miss Rachel is politicizing her children's show with Hamas propaganda. Let's take a look. And by the way, this is not for the faint of heart. I'm telling you right now, I watched this. I was in disbelief at how sick it is. I was in literal disbelief. This is one of the sickest and most insane things I've seen in my life. This is an American mother engaging in Hamas propaganda with a member of Hamas. She brought a member of Hamas on her show. Let's take a look. See if we can get a little volume there.
See the bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them
disgusting.
Wake up soon. Let's pretend to sleep. Wake up, little bunnies. Skip, little bunny, skip, skip, skip. Skip, little bunny, skip, skip, skip. Skip, little bunny, skip, skip, skip. Skip, 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 then stop. Let's hop again. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop.
This
Hop,
is
little bunnies,
Hamas
hop, hop,
propaganda.
hop, hop.
Let's stop this for a minute because this is insane. It is propaganda. Miss Rachel with the a girl who lost both of her legs in Gaza. And again, you might think that's wrong. You might think that's wrong from the comfort of your house. You might not understand why it's right. Because, as Douglas Murray would say, you're in the comfort of your home. You're in the comfort of your home. People in the Western world, in your cul-de-sacs and your suburbs, don't understand why that girl's legs needed to be off her body. Do you understand that? Maybe you're confused. You better get the memo. You better get the program as to why that she needs to have no legs. But you'd understand that if you weren't so goddamn soft. See, everyone in the West is soft, and they can't understand why we got to kill children. They don't get it because they're too comfortable with their Chipotle bowls and their fucking, I don't know, whatever else they got. They're fucking, I'm trying to, here's the thing. I'm trying to think of like a regular mid-sized car, but I haven't had one in so long. So I'm trying to think, a Kia with your Kias. That's one of them, right? Yeah. The point is, everybody in our country is soft and doesn't get her out of here. Get this propaganda out of here, this Hamas propaganda.